You're telling me I can get almost 2,800 square feet in a school district with a 41% AP participation rate, a 15-to-1 student-teacher ratio, recognized by U.S. News and World Report, no HOA for $600,000? This is Brandermill in Chesapeake, and nobody's talking about it. Let me show you why they should be. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Megan Licker, a retired Navy wife, and I've been helping military families relocate to Virginia Beach and Hampton Roads for over 35 years. Today I'm standing in front of a home in the Brandermill subdivision in Chesapeake, and I'm going to walk you through every room, break down what the $600,000 price range gets you in this part of Hampton Roads, and give you the real numbers on commute times to 3 major military installations. If you're PCSing to this area or just exploring what Chesapeake has to offer, this video is for you. Come on inside with me. Let's get into today's video. So let's talk about what you're actually getting for around $600,000 in Brandermill. This home is a 2-story transitional, almost 2,800 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. It was built in the late 1980s and this neighborhood is established. The trees are mature, the lots are generous, and the streets are quiet. As you walk in through the foyer, you've got a formal living room on the left and a dining room on the other side. The family room has a wood-burning fireplace, real wood, not gas, which is becoming harder to find in new construction. The kitchen has been updated with new flooring and new appliances, and there's a bay window breakfast area that gets morning light. So here's the bonus room that a lot of families love. It's the finished room over the garage with its own stairway off of the kitchen. It could be the 4th bedroom, a home office, or a playroom, whatever you need it to be. One thing I want you to notice, this is a corner lot on a cul-de-sac. That means less through traffic, a bigger yard, and a side entry 2-car garage. For families with kids, that matters. Now here's something that surprises a lot of people when I tell them about Brandermill. There is no HOA. That's right, there's no HOA. No monthly fees, no quarterly assessments, no one telling you what color to paint your front door or how tall your fence can be. For a neighborhood in this price range, in the Hickory School District, that is genuinely rare. I work with military families every week who are coming from base housing or apartments, and the number one thing they say when they start looking at neighborhoods is, I don't want someone else telling me what I can do with my own property. In Brandermill, you've got a private fenced backyard, a deck, a storage shed, and nobody's sending you a letter about it. That's not just a lifestyle perk, that's real savings. In some neighborhoods in this price range, HOA fees run $100 to $300 a month. Over a 3-year PCS tour, that adds up to thousands of dollars you're keeping in your pocket. Let me tell you why families move to this specific part of Chesapeake. The schools. This home feeds into the Butts Road Primary, Hickory Middle, and Hickory High School. Hickory High has been recognized by U.S. News and World Report as a 41% AP participation rate and runs a 15-to-1 student-teacher ratio. Those aren't just numbers on a website. That's what the classroom actually looks like for your kids. I hear it from military families every single PCS cycle. We will drive an extra 15 minutes each way if it means our kids are in good schools. And I get it. When you're moving every 2 to 3 years, your kids are already dealing with enough change. Knowing they're going to a school where the academics are strong, the community is tight, and the teachers actually know their names, that gives parents real peace of mind. I've had families choose Chesapeake or Virginia Beach specifically because of the Hickory School District. That tells you everything you need to know. All right, let's talk about the one thing every military family wants to know. How far is it from the base? I pulled these times from the Google Maps starting right here at this home. And I'm going to give you the real numbers, not the best case scenario numbers. From this neighborhood to Naval Station Norfolk, it's about a 30-minute commute and roughly 26 miles. That's the shorter route. If traffic is heavy or you take the longer way around, plan for closer to 34 minutes. But if you're driving between 6 and 8 a.m. or 3 to 5 p.m., and most of you are, add 15 to 20 minutes. So plan for 45 to 50 minutes during your rush hour. To NAS Oceana in Virginia Beach, about 36 to 38 minutes off-peak depending on which route you take, roughly 19 miles. During that same morning or afternoon rush window, you're looking at closer to 50 to 55 minutes. And to the Naval Medical Center in Portsmouth, this is the closest of the three, about 24 minutes and 15 miles on a good day. During rush hour, plan for 40 to 45 minutes. Here's the honest truth. This is not a 5-minute from the gate neighborhood. If that's your top priority, Brandermill probably isn't for you. But here's what I tell every military family I work with. You are not just commuting to a job. You are coming home to a life. And if you're willing to trade a 40 to 50 minute rush hour commute for almost 2,800 square feet, no HOA, the Hickory School District, and a neighborhood where your kids ride bikes until the streetlights come on, this is the math that makes sense for a lot of military families. Now let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention in home tour videos. What's actually near you when you need to grab dinner, run errands, or just get out of the house on a Saturday? One of the things I love about Brandermill's location is where it sits on the map. This subdivision is tucked right between Mount Pleasant Road to the north and Hanbury Road, also known as Etheridge Manor Boulevard, to the south. Route 168 runs right along the west side. So you've got 3 corridors framing this neighborhood, which means convenient access in every direction without having to fight your way onto an interstate. The Hanbury Road exit is 5 minutes from your front door. 5 minutes. That corridor alone has grocery stores, restaurants, gas stations, a pharmacy, everything you need on a daily basis. You're not planning a trip to run errands. You're just popping out. Head about 13 minutes up Route 168 and you're in the Greenbrier West shopping area. There's a Walmart, a Target, and all the big box stores. Go just a few minutes further and you've got Greenbrier Mall and the full Greenbrier corridor. About 16 to 17 minutes from the neighborhood, you have Home Goods, Best Buy, and every chain restaurant you can think of, plus some really solid local spots. Date night, family dinner, quick lunch on a Saturday, it's all right here. And then there's Great Bridge. If you haven't spent time in the Great Bridge area, it has a cute small town downtown feel that you don't expect this close to a major metro. Local coffee shops, family-owned restaurants, a farmer's market, it's the kind of place where people actually know each other. And that matters when you're a military family showing up in a new city and trying to build a community fast. I tell families all the time the commute to the base matters, but the commute to your everyday life matters just as much. And from Brandermill, your everyday life is 5 to 15 minutes away in every direction. Let's run it back. Reality number 1, almost 2,800 square feet, 4 bedrooms, corner lot, finished bonus room over the garage, all in the $600,000 range. Reality number 2, no HOAs, 0. That means more money in your pocket and more freedom on your property. Reality number 3, Hickory School District, recognized by US News and World Report, 41% AP participation, 15-to-1 student to teacher ratio, the real deal. Reality number 4, about 30 minutes to Naval Station Norfolk off-peak, 36 to 38 minutes to NAS Oceana, and 24 minutes to Portsmouth Naval Medical Center. During rush hour, add 15 to 20 minutes across the board. Not the closest to the base, but the lifestyle trade-off is worth it. And reality number 5, shopping and restaurants are minutes away. Hanbury Road is 5 minutes out the door, Greenbrier West is 13 minutes, Greenbrier Mall is 16 to 17 minutes, and Great Bridge has the local small town vibe you didn't know you needed. Here are the questions I get asked the most about this part of Chesapeake. Is the commute to Norfolk Naval Station manageable with the tunnel traffic? It depends on your schedule. If you're on a standard 7 to 4 or similar rotation, you'll hit tunnel traffic. A lot of families adjust their schedule by 30 minutes or use the Chesapeake Expressway to avoid the worst of it. It's manageable, but it's real. Build it into your planning. Can I use my VA loan on a home like this? Absolutely. VA loans work beautifully in this price range. With zero down and no PMI, a home around $600,000 in a neighborhood with no HOA keeps your monthly payment very competitive, especially when you're factoring in your current VAH rates for this area. What's the neighborhood like day to day? Well, I'm actually standing here right now and the school bus is just letting off and the kids are walking home from school and it's very quiet. It's actually very peaceful. It's established and family oriented. The homes were built in the late 1980s, the trees are full grown, the lots are spacious, and the neighbors have been here. It's not a brand new subdivision with construction trucks and mud. It's a neighborhood that had time to settle in and become a real community. Next week, I'm taking you inside a home in Hickory Manor, another Chesapeake subdivision in the Hickory School District, but this one has an HOA. I'll break down what you get, what you pay, and whether the trade-off is worth it. If you want to sit down and talk through which neighborhood actually fits your situation, look below and book a Zoom call with me. Real numbers, real neighborhoods, no pressure. If you want to make your next PCS move truly seamless, click the link in my description to download my free Hampton Roads relocation guide. And if this video helped you, subscribe. I post every week breaking down Virginia Beach neighborhoods, PCS decisions, and everything military families need to know before they get here. Welcome home. This is real life Virginia Beach.